Welcome back to Avernum, where we've been exploring the northern caves, and we found that these basilisks were guarding, apparently, some sort of treasure. So that means they must die. It is the way of the world. We have this new crocolisk, which is a new baddie. Let's see if we can get a good position. Right there, I'd say. Alright. Though I actually should be thinking about putting my buffs on. Yeah, because we could get some stuns in here, lose some turns. There's one. Well, you just do your thing. All are hasted. All are defended. And... oh, we don't... let's get the ward up, because that lasts outside of combat too. Alright, so as long as we survive this, do a little grip heal. Oh, everybody's losing turns here. Yeah, let's get those little blue ones. Oh, we can do twice. We could... ew. 3. That'll affect 4, but this will kill 3. But I could probably do it cheaper with the lightning. Because they're not immune. Start off that way. Okay, we got that going. Oh, so close. Good, good. Missing the turns. If I get that corner of that square. Right there. Get them all. Critical them. You know what? This is a time for you to shine. Well, actually, they'll just run right back because the turn order. But I'm gonna give this a shot. Push them back. They insist. Good cleave. Oh, immobilized. That's just too bad. I'm gonna have to use this for positioning purposes. Ooh. That's an extra turn. They are insistent. You search the nest. You find a bunch of coins, some trash, and a halberd. The best halberd in the game, or just a shitty halberd. It's just a steel halberd. I'd rather have like a lesser one that has some magic going. It does good damage, but not that much more compared to my magic one. Alright, we can head... oh, actually, have I been to the thing? Actually, let's leave first. Get our health freely regened. Now we'll go inside. You don't think anyone intentionally built this stone hut in this ridiculously hard-to-reach location. It looks like a cavequakes opened up the fumaroles blocking the corridor after the hut was built. There are bones on the ground. They look sort of human, except for the fangs. Whoever these people were, they must have been trapped here by the disaster. That's a search. You search the hut. There's lots of lava bat guano and broken pottery. No treasure, though. Either the residents were poor, or someone looted the area before you. You have the luck to notice that there are several stone tablets in the guano. You scrape the scum off and realize that the thin sheets are covered with writing. We shall try to decipher. Between the script and the wear, it's very hard to read the writing. You can tell one thing, though. It's some sort of magical inscription. You can improve your knowledge of the spell Cloak of Bolts. You concentrate. Okay, Cloak of Bolts improved. Alright, we succeeded in not dying. Golems do not look like something I want to take on, but they're not chasing. This cavern is a fetid swamp, full of huge pools of standing water, green with lichen and other flora. The heat from several fumaroles has created an environment where algae and slime can flourish. It's a fascinating sight, despite the filth and smell of rot. The light from the fungus on the ceiling, normally dim in these remote caverns, is bright here, giving you an excellent view of the harsh environment. Recognize them. They're potion ingredients, which we'll take. Yeah, we are near Erika's tower. Oh, I got a power lash scroll. Okay, good for me. Ooh, and another... It is the blocked passage. Don't want to mess with any of this stuff just yet. What's this say? Come on. The sign says, in a truly charming display of futility, someone has left a sort of sign here. It has been, of course, worn and defaced to the point of total illegibility. There's a deep chasm here. It could be a valuable source of drainage for this stagnant cave. Unfortunately, the lip around its edge keeps the water in the cave from running off. Hot, moist air constantly rises from the pit, fueling the growth of the flora. The reek of the rot and decay is almost overwhelming. Well, that just connects up here. Ooh. Ooh, another medicine patch. Ooh, what do we have here? It's a ruined fort. Save before we look at this thing. You have crossed a narrow land bridge over a large bubbling fumarole. It chokes the cave with thick fog, reeking of rotten eggs. Some of the clusters of crystals near the edge of the bubbling mud look valuable. The heat keeps you from reaching most of the crystals. One of them looks like you could reach it safely. Well, let's take it. You move out into the stream and hot water and knock those large cluster of greenish crystals. As you leave, you notice you are being followed. It turns out that you were looting something's private vacation home. You know what? There's a drake in there. Let's just test our metal against these drakes. I'm not super confident, but okay. Even though they've got magic, their health pool is not the craziest. And maybe just our resistances have gotten a lot better. So we can't use fire, obviously. But this should work well. Oh, we gotta... Yeah, I'd rather get this side taken down because we have no melee characters waiting. Ooh. Wait, okay. We're gonna have to shoot from there. Ooh. They all have fire attacks. We might have a TPK. Yeah. Or we can just go over here and not mess with them. I believe that might be Erika's tower. Erika's tower. Erika the Archmage. First, let's go do this. Oh. No. Oh well. Yeah, we probably won't have to fight our way through here. Oh, actually there's a... Door open over there for the less magically inclined. What's this? It says Tower of Erika, delivery entrance. Main entrance is south. Alright. Let's just go to the front entrance. We actually have the ability to just dispel this. You stand at the entrance to Erika's tower, home of the greatest and most mysterious of the wizards of Avernum. It is eerily quiet. There aren't even guards here to meet you. You note, however, that the eyes of the demon statues seem to follow you as you walk around. That effect is not unusual for paintings to do. When the statues do it, it's a bit unnerving. What does it say here? This first gate. Well, if we're not going to be let in, if we just go in this side entrance. Oh, here's this. Activated. So we can easily teleport, at least. Let's try the deliveries. We're delivering ourselves. The door is bound with thick steel bands. The wood has a strange glowing sheen, and the runes cover everything. You guess that you may not have much luck getting this door open. Too complicated to pick. Easily dealt with. Second gate. Oh, so we have to pass a series of challenges is the way this is. So if you're at least a basic mage or moderate level, you can have some food. Interesting, a pot has been left here, filled to the brim with bubbling, delicious smelling stew. You taste it. It is delicious and wholesome. It's so good, in fact, that you decide to have more and more and more. Eventually, you are so full that it is physically impossible to eat more. You keep eating. You only manage to stop when you start choking to death. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Suppose it was a very tasty meal, though. Take your bread. I'll take those. No, not yet, because it's still. Let's say, one goblin tells truth, the other lies. Pierce them both to get the prize. Trog Van Glove. This is a small, warty goblin wearing a finely cut leather jerkin. He stands to the left. It says, greetings, why are you standing here? He scratches himself. I watch the passages. Death comes to he who walks down the wrong one. Where do they go? The door to my left is very unsafe. I don't know anything about the other door. Ask my partner. He leers at her. Your partner is more informed than him. Oh yes, she knows what is beyond both doors. You should talk to her. He snorts and turns away. A petite goblin female, hideous beyond comprehension, watches you. She stands to the right. Greetings. What might your job be? I tell people about the passages and keep my mate company. She leers at the other goblin. Do you enjoy the company? Extremely. He's quite an accomplished liar. I just love him for it. It's so precious. Where do these passages go? I think you should know that the door on my right is perfectly safe. Well, not perfectly, but far preferable to the other door. She winks at her mate and turns away from you. The sign says, one goblin tells truth, the other lies. Pierce them both to get the prize. So, do we just kill him? Let's quick save, and we're just gonna wreck him. Oh. I can't... You can... Friendly character. This may cause an area to turn hostile. Alright. We've pierced them both, so now we can finish combat. We can pick up a flawed crystal and hit the button for the middle passage. The corridor suddenly goes completely dark. You can't see the glow of the lava behind you. So we're playing this game. Breeding pit, bypass gate. Feels like this is going to take you straight in. to the breeding pen. Let's not go that way. The light suddenly returns. You blink as your eyes readjust to the light. Yeah, so we don't need to find out about the breeding pen. It's locked and can't be picked. Third gate. Well. Yeah, those aren't knockbackable, so... Here they come. Shall we fire blast them? It's oh so fun. Gotta get this guy in the shot. Yeah, this is gonna be a few rounds, so we'll haste it up. No luck there on the haste. Good cleave. That'll work. It looks like we can hit everybody. Can't do both, so let's use electricity. What? I didn't even realize her life was low. And you don't have a... Yeah, so we just lost 500 gold. Me not paying attention to lightning resistances. Okay. That works. Take your mandrake. Take your meat. Oh, can we not? We have to pass through here. Interesting. Fruit leather. Yes, that doesn't help it. We don't get attacked by the ranged attackers. Oh, we never went in here. Oh. There's a large capewood wheel here with a long length of iron chain wrapped around it several times. The chain then goes from the wheel to the hole in the ground. Here's something to the north. It's a gate opening or closing. As you turn the wheel, you notice a strange squiggle on the wooden frame. You look closer, and you find that it is indeed a protective rune. You stop turning the chain before the handle of the wheel gets close to the rune. So that's sorted. I'd like to be able to open this. I can explore that room later. Okay, so that's going to allow us to get to the next area. Anything around the corner to fight? So far, no. We have a lizard. Kind of a kitchen-looking area. Take those. What's this? Nothing. Quick save. Ah, there's Erika. Let's see if there's any good. Oh, I'm taking all these lamps. Mine now. There's a wisdom crystal. Might want to consider stealing that. A piercingly beautiful woman stands before you. She is sailing gracefully into middle age with a sense of utter equipoise. She smiles as you approach, trying to put you at your ease. However, when you look her in the eyes, all comfort disappears. Her gaze is cold and calculating, the look of a warrior, the fanatic, the prisoner, sent into the underworld by the Empire, a crime that will not go unanswered. She says, I am Erika. You have passed my tests. You have earned some of my time, and perhaps you might be worthy of alliance as well. I am a sorceress of Avernum and foe of the Empire. As long as you are the same, you will be welcomed here. Greetings, mighty Erika. I have traveled far to meet you. She waves her hand impatiently. Yes, yes, I know. I came to this tower to avoid wasting time on such tiresome formalities. If you are here to work, let us work. On what? Vengeance. What else? Vengeance on the Empire that cast us down here. They must pay. We must strike them before they strike us. Can I learn more of you? She smiles. The reptilian coldness of her eyes makes you shiver. Yes, you may so presume. For now, you have value. You get many visitors? No. Few manage to penetrate my tower. Even fewer of value to me. You are both. Her gaze makes you feel as if you are not fully human. What value could I possibly have? Her expression darkens. I'm an exile down here, like you. A prisoner. But worse because of my curse. And more than anything else, I thirst for revenge. Beautiful revenge. You should help me. I can assist you in many ways. How are you cursed? I cannot ever be touched by sunlight again. Its light would burn me like fire. It is a permanent curse. There is no appeal, even for one such as me. Who cursed you? My curse came from Garzad himself, right-hand wizard of Emperor Hawthorne. A lesser hand could not have created a curse I could not remove. And why were you cursed so? Emperor Hawthorne was no fool. He wanted to make sure I could never return to harm him. You intend to share your plans for revenge with me? Yes, my plans are why I came here, why I left the Triad. I wish to bring suffering to the petty fools of the Empire who put me here. To do that, I need tools. I would allow you to fulfill that function, to join me in my mission. Why leave the Triad? She snarls. Sparks shoot from the wand as her hand tightens its grip upon it. Small-minded fools of the tower. I helped imprison Grahoth. I summoned items for the underworld, magic tomes and tools, and I realize we must fight those above. They will slay us if we don't slay them first. Emperor Hawthorne and his lackeys must die so we can live. Sad but true. What sort of mission do you need from me? I want to assassinate Emperor Hawthorne. It would be a good start. It was his predecessor who sent me down here, and he was the one who accelerated the pace at which people were exiled. He poured people down here like water. He is a tyrant, and tyrants must die. If you would help me strike this blow for our freedom, I can give you instructions. What needs to be done? If you wish to take revenge on the Empire, you will need to use a magical portal. We believe we can use it to send you to the castle of Emperor Hawthorne himself. First, you must find a man named Aiden. He lives in a guarded tower on one of the northern islands. He will tell you how to reach the portal. There is also a ritual you will need to know. Speak with him until he tells you who has it. Along the way, if you find any jeweled brooches, keep them. Who is Aiden? He is a traitor. He betrayed the Empire. He hides on the islands north of the Giant's Cave. If you can win his trust, he will know where you should go and how you can get there. Just the wisdom of the Emperor. I am not surprised. Many cowards and weaklings in Avernum also have concerns. Avernites don't want you to do this? Of course not. They're terrified of Hawthorne's power and addicted to the tiny prizes he sends down through the portal. Thus they are kept soft and distracted while edging closer and closer to doom. What will the Empire do once we do it? Most likely they will attack us. They will try to destroy us, but they will do that eventually anyway. Better it happen at a time of our choosing, with them stunned and leaderless. And why must we kill him again? Because he's a mad and paranoid despot, terrified of anything that might ever challenge his power. You think he will tolerate the existence of Avernum forever? Don't be a fool. He will see that we have become what we have become, and he will destroy us. I could use training in the magical arts. Very well, I am adept at all magical realms. If you wish to learn some incantations, I can teach you for a price. I know certain spells that are beyond the reach of most, and my libraries are open to you. There are advantages to allying with me. Also, I can help you with dealing with my tower, should you want to return to aid me. Where is your library? Through the door to the west. Most of the books I summoned down from the surface. It was difficult, but how could we develop our magic down here otherwise? The mundanes don't realize how much they need us. These passages wouldn't even be lit if I hadn't created the fungi to emit light, and I don't even get credit. And don't get me started on the mushrooms, she sighs, but I digress. Feel free to peruse my library. What about the mushrooms? The mushrooms down here? They are edible, nourishing, and grow with only the slightest light. I created them. The pathetic Avernites should worship me instead of doubting me. They owe me their lives, but do they appreciate me? No. I could use some training. Very well, I am adept in all magical realms. What spells can you teach? Everything, essentially. Assuming that we can afford it. And she's only slightly expensive, because we're good friends. Magical efficiency. Ooh. Oh, we can just up our arcane lore. Ward of elements. Cloak of arcane blow. Strikes all foes in a cone-shaped area with an inside magical blow. Arcane blow? Oh, right there. You haven't learned the spell. 398. Costs 40. Does cost more. And it's energy damage, so most things aren't going to have any sort of resistance to it. But we can't afford it, I don't think. Can do some other stuff, so we'll have to come back when the time is right for that stuff. Find a route to the surface world. Can you help me? Perhaps I can. However, before I will, you will need to contact a group which might be powerful to you. They are called the Scimitar. What do you know of them? They are a group of brave fighters, resisting the foulness above. They are weak as most mundanes, but they do their best. I can tell you where you should go. The barkeep of Braga in the Abyss. Speak with him. When they have accepted you, return to me. Is there an easier way to get back into your tower? Now that you've passed my defenses, you don't need to do so again. There's a spare key to the east gate in the library. Also, I will make sure that the front doors will now open at your approach. Is there a faster way to return later? Yes, as a kindness, I let the Tower of Magi place one of its portal pylons at my tower. Go outside and walk in the southeast corner. I've learned all I need to know, essentially. You enter Erika's private library. It's small, but by Avernite standards, remarkable. Most of the books look like they have recently been brought down from the surface. The spines identify them as useful tomes for magical research. You could spend years studying in here. Sadly, you just don't have the time. In this desk, along with some old pens and scraps of paper, you find a slender bone key with runes running along its length. I'll take that. Oh, we got some stuff we can learn. You find an interesting book on magical seals and wards. One page is bookmarked. It describes how it is possible to trap demons in enchanted flasks. To break the seal and free the demon held in such a way requires a powerful enchanted knife. There's a note in the margin. The Athame is well guarded in the Tower of Magi. We are safe from Grahoth. Yeah, so the knife is there. So we're going to have to find a knife and a flask. In cramped handwriting in one of the journals, you find a peculiar list. 1 leader slain by Mortrax. Perhaps he kept scried. In possession of the spiders. Would retrieve, but spiders are too irritating. Group slaughtered in undead pit near Mertis. Check the pit? Good question. Maybe go to cities and ask statues. Pirog has it. Won't trade it. Bad news. Will end in blood. Talk to giants? So it's talking about different artifacts for some reason. Ooh. This pedestal has one of Erika's spellbooks on it. Thick, ancient, and imposing. You can imagine that many a wizard would gladly surrender one of his hands to read it. Spellbooks are often trapped, however, to protect the secrets and powers of the owner. Reading this tome could be risky. You read with increasing excitement the neat and intricate writing on the pages. As you read more, however, the lettering starts to shift before your eyes. Your head starts to hurt. You stumble away. It takes some time for your dizziness to fade. War curse. Okay, so that's all. Often trapped. You read with increasing excitement. Neat and intricate. However, the lettering shifts before your way. Dizziness starts to fade. Yeah, so we don't have the magical... So we've just got a bunch of war curse. And I would take the teleporter back, except for we have to recover the boat before we leave. And we got a little here and there to explore. Ooh. What's this? A little quick save. This is a dried up lava tube, rising steeply away from the tunnel below. As you climb, the tube gets steeper and cooler. It looks like this passage goes up quite a long way. It would be a difficult climb, but not beyond your abilities. Well, let's at least try. You climb, and keep climbing. Your excitement grows as the surface world gets closer and closer. You may have finally found an escape route from Avernum. Then suddenly, the passage starts to shake. Blocks of pumice and basalt fall from the ceiling. You quickly climb back down, and the shaking stops. You start up again, and it starts again. You head back down in disgust. When you're almost to the bottom, there is an explosion above you. The passage seals itself. A magical trap has blocked another possible escape route. Everything just... That Empire... Always... Oh, so you'd have to, like, teleport... Oh, now, actually... If you get the timing right... There we go. So now we can... teleport over. We can get an invulnerability elixir, so that lasts for a substantial amount of time. Can't go that way. Already been over there. Have to go further to get our boat. There's the boat. And that's sealed off. That I can get to. Let's do a little save before we do it. In case there's something crazy over here. Rod of Alricity. It's a haste rod. Okay. Down with the haste. Is it clear? Something over here, though. Oh, another walled area. Oh, it opens. We are at the Black Spire. This is the place where we have to have some... It's like trapped or something. And we don't have the secret to get through. So we probably can't get through, is the answer. Or we would Maybe we can just take heavy damage and get through, possibly. Ogre fort. These are the ruins of a human settlement, built by a group of over-opportunistic miners and traders. It was attacked and looted years ago. Only rubble and bones remain. You can't even find evidence of who delivered the final blow. You find a large colony of fierce, half-starved ogres living here, lurking in one of the last partially intact buildings of this old ruin. They have clearly been cut off from the rest of Avernum for a while, and they've been living on fish and lichen for a long time. They approach you cautiously. They're hungry enough to attack you, but they're also careful. You could probably easily outrun them if you wanted to. No. That time has come. Oh, there's a lot of mages, though. A lot of mages. So let's lead with haste. And I've already got that, so protection, because we got to go on defensive. Good parry. Good post. Oh, that knockback. It's not a friendly knockback. More blessing? No. We're doing good over here. Oh my. Okay, there we go. Oh, very nice. Shall we fireball them? Of course. Wonderful. Divine fire now. So divine. Oh, and you have more to go. Why don't you immobilize that mage? Or did it say immune? They have, like, knockback every turn. Apparently. Hasted and slowed simultaneously. Okay. I'm just gonna stab that guy. Is that so difficult to understand? Okay, the haste is gone. They've got lightning going on. Gotta rehaste. And then I think now is the time for the mass cure. Jeez. Critted. Now they're hasted. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, they're low. I should probably try to focus on that ogre mage. If can I move? Hasted, where's I can. Yeah. That's gonna be a boon. You are... Oh, you're not immobile. Sure. That was useful. Now who are you gonna buff? And you can do some lightning attacks, which you miss repeatedly. Pathetic, really. Oh wait, it's on my bar. I'm taking you down. Get off her. Boom. Oh, can I reach? No, I can't reach. Can I line of sight? Yes. Fighting scrolls. That wasn't that, it's just regular. Okay, so we are good. The ogres are dead. You search their huts. The filth and rotten carrion in their homes make you feel ill. They only had a handful of silver coins and a tarnished helmet. You take them. Tarnished helmet. Go to you. Steel is the tarnished helmet. That's a very nice tarnished helmet. There you can go. There we have some stuff. And this is vulnerability elixir. Maybe you take that. Actually hold it for a bit. Okay. Our heal is good. We continue our journey. So we've got something else to work with. Another tower. There's a large square stone tower in this passage. It's very old and cracked, and lichen covers most of its exposed surfaces. There's a large opening in the front. You could enter easily. We shall enter and search the building. The room inside is 30 feet in diameter. It is plain and dirty. The only feature of note is against the north wall. A huge demon has been imprisoned here, chained to the wall by silver runed chains. It is easily 10 feet tall, though the low ceiling forces it to pathetically hunch over. The massive beast looks at you listlessly. "Free me, humans," it croaks, "and you will be well rewarded." Let's free the demon. The moment you cut the chains, the demon's apathy disappears. It utters a hoarse bark, and friends appear. Then it shouts, "Free at last, and now to food," and the beginnings of new wealth. Unfortunately, it quickly makes clear that it looks at you as a good source of food and wealth. Oh, we're terrified instantly. It's a Hakai. Let's see. I think we need to lead with a fire blast unless it's immune. Wouldn't surprise me. That's pathetic. Lightning? All magical attacks, maybe. Okay, lightning works. But we're insta-dead. Insta-deaded. So let's enter, and we shall leave. You leave, and the demon hurls a string of curses at your back. You leave the creature imprisoned. It's the safest place for a demon, all things considered. I mean, if we could kill it on its chains, that would be ideal. Now we have another tower, another demon. There's a large square tower. The passage is old and cracked. Let's enter and search. The room inside is 30 feet in diameter. A huge demon has been imprisoned here, chained. Leave. So we have multiple demons being chained in all these places. And this I've previously... This is the spire. This looks like some herbs to be acquired. It's the ruined fort. I guess we're just gonna get this back corner, see if there's any... No, nothing to be discovered, it looks like. I didn't walk all the way to the back for some reason. Is it dangerous over here? Oh, really? It's not gonna let me collect? When these people get close to you, you realize that they are an unusually large pack of bandits. They aren't pleased to see you in their territory. Fortunately, they don't attack you right away. Their leader demands 100 coins from you in return for safe passage. I say we fight them! Oh, there are some tough ones. Sorceress should be our main target. We can take her out, that would be fantastic. None of these are one-shotters. Let's get off to the side, make it a little more difficult. Oh, they're quick. Ooh, cleave. Ooh, my. Ah, oh, she's flesh. Maybe this was the wrong approach. She is encumbered, but I think... Okay, we can get melee shots in with a cleave. That's good stuff. And we're going to be able to fireball the vast majority. Very good. And then do I need group heal? Not really. I think we can just do a focused heal. Oh, that's not good. Cone of fire, purging crystal. We're going to be in some serious trouble, I believe. Unless... Yeah, I have to pop it. Yeah, you're in the same position. Now that's going to help us out quite a bit. Not that these aren't a threat, but it's just not the same thing. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay. Don't want to get the distances too crazy, but... Those are both summoned minions, so... Just gotta be brave. That's not gonna work. Oh, do I have any majories? Cloak of Curses is a bit late, I feel. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt a Mass Cure. It didn't work on anyone, which is horrible, which means we may... Game over. Yeah, one bow shot. Nope, even without the bow shot. Alright, so we have super bandits over here. We're not quite ready yet. Which makes sense. Random zombies. Yeah, this is a good place to park it, right by the this place. They want me over there. Kind of want some revenge on some weaker ones. Very nice. Oh, knockback. That's all I got. Beautiful. One less threat to worry about. Oh. We will take that heal. You will open the gates. And where's the cellar, healer, office, the inn? Fletcher, I guess? Fletcher, our boy. Ormouth Roundney. Bet you'd like that. I think I keep everything in there. think anyone can benefit from a steel helmet at this point. $2,400, and then do we get... Yeah, they don't have training, I don't think. Yeah, so we're down with the scimitar, so I think, was there something I need to do before I join them? I think I was a little worried that it might interfere with Kaias, though I don't know if he cares one way or the other. Oh, I've destroyed the crystal? Yes, I would be honored to join. There is no special ceremony to join us, no testing beyond what you have already experienced. There is but your word, and you have given it. You are now one of us. Our password is Icarus. Say it to anyone in our organization that you meet in your travels, and they will help you as best they can. Now proceed through the secret passage to the south and speak with Rugao. She will teach you more about us. Right. We will push the button and head forward in the next episode. So catch y'all then.